Umpe once more.
I mean, tell me once some cry.
I know you're good morning, I'm morning.
Say good morning, morning. Now,
Ajiman
Bedu, Edinu so drupao. Ajiman Bedu. Minister Ajiman Bedu, Administrative Officer, and our best mark also not here, Program Officer for Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana. Are there any Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana?
Okay, Kwame.
Yes, Mr. Mark.
Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana. A year, a year, members. Now, just say, we share a for war minima. The Brina is scattered all over the country.
Yeah.
Now, if you have some community, some different groups. IFN farmer-based organizations.
Farmer-based organizations.
And for each district, there were several FBOs. Now, almost FBOs now, almost main organization and almost head office, and I hear peasant farmers for It's the National Secretariat of the Association of Members are almost all over the country. And to share Ghana, say all the farming districts now, Iowa now, there are a lot of farmers over there. They are in various groups. But almost mother organization and I hear peasant farmers of Ghana. Now, Ejuma yete normally, I say, because your members do normally for almost cheddar, almost some peasants, like almost your poor people. It's sometimes there are no issues about policy, interventions and our programs are sometimes they draw more on nature. Into here, Kua able to mark Casa on their behalf. I been sure says any intervention here, we drew a year farmers also. That's the rule of the organization for over the past 15 years.
You can say peasant farmers are a dear true NMI who saw me a peasant farmers, a bibu mudia, na say you may be on my intia.
So normally, peasant farmers, ideally, they are all farmers. But Osha, most of them, they are used to staying in areas that are mostly rural. Omute use the traditional farming methods. If it is a hoe, if it is a cutlass. And most of them also know almost land size is normal almost family or no. It's less than 2.5 acres. It's normally family beer or less than 12 acres. Or they use who cutlass if you all try to use equipment are all falling into the category for your rural area. Sometimes all limited access to agricultural input and services or qualifies or a peasant farmer. And then the other friend they are smallholder farmer. That's the qualification.
Smallholder farmer, not peasant farmer. Now, yes, more major challenge be to do with fertilizer.
Yeah, Kwame. Issue we started and then started. Since 2017, we are buying bags. So you are the program by a firm. A planting of food and jobs. Now, program they buy all of the key pillars of the program. They say, I buy no a bunny big fertilizer.
Yeah. I
buy no fire born ibi. Now farmers will suffer born ibi because now buying per se, boosty a fertilizer use it for Ghana. Now program they start here. I in the first year I buy no take 50% of the cost of fertilizer.
Just what you mean?
What you mean? I buy no half, and the farmers will so it's half. Now you're going to buy no or reduce a subsidy component, which was understandable because the plan is say at a point in time farmers no eti assess the other year abani be in wifi the farmers na edomusiko kutria use fertilizer because when we first also but since 2020 COVID no who sem mu any a couple of global dynamics no access to fertilizer at be a major problem among farmers now in 2020 for instance say because of COVID, countries will bring now almost produce fertilizer. Mind you, say, fertilizer, do now, imported, Ghana has it.
Just a Ghana, you intimate fertilizer,
companies now, they only do the blending. There's almost the normal blend do Ghana has it. But production of fertilizer, Ghana has it. And you rely on a lot of countries to produce those inputs. Now you import you are blending like fertilizer. Now, COVID don't send by countries will bring person protected on industries into a bit more stop pay import of set input like fertilizer. A most no every factory some contribute so more fertilizer so no almost production so.
Yeah.
Now just there was a global shortage of inputs
for fertilizer.
Key input on. It was last year, for instance. Abino announced say a year the price of a subsidized fertilizer for the 25 kg say no. Now Abino say farmer no own 48 Ghana cedis. No Abino better the remaining 7 cedis to say. So that was about 35%. But surprisingly, the companies were not able to get the fertilizer. Until last year, so no farmers will be a brave year panning fertilizer. No. To the point, say companies not catch a buying say buying a 2 bonus before they can be able to get the fertilizer. It's a buying to a bonus call 53 Ghana cedis. But still, come enough. Now we're hoping say something could have been done. Now at least this year, no situation I better kakra. But it looks like this year, no, it's even getting worse.
Anti-fertilizer a major problem.
The last communication I pick here from government and the companies, they say, for this year, no, for a 25 kg fertilizer, no, how many bet you have 160 Ghana cedis?
Oh.
Last year, no, it was 53, and we struggled. This year, no, about 160. Now, the information I pick up when they say 160 companies, they say, a bonus company, a woof.
160 no. 160
cedis per 25 kg. Normally, you can almost have 50 kg. In 250, you are spending about 320 Ghana cedis. It's 160 now for 25 kg. Now 25 kg, you know, companies now my hand say a bonnet cry with into no almost the 12 bindings are banning a bonnet cannot be in count before they can be able to bring the fertilizer. It's a no causing major worry for farmers all over the country. You see, retail outlets now. Fertilizer company, Wunya. This year, this American because have to don't shut down ruling out in you know. Open fertilizer 50 kg. You should be holding not less than 400 Ghana cedis and Wunya fertilizer.
Wow.
And that's the situation. And from the real number corner, it might get worse and worse for us. It's a no issue. I say.
How do we solve it? Muna moye adwuma no ekwan me sam fu say yebetimi aso ano. Esane say yenya age atum say niam bo akosoro wiase afa na nyina na ya mu yenye fertilizer ni bi wa yekra. Enti yekra dollar korea na ekwa kokra. Yebende.
Well, over the years no, we've been trying to look at homegrown policies able to me are improving the soil fertility. Over the years, when the carry saving and collaborating, we taught a lot about compost making and manure making. I don't know we are now to you can use them on your farm. But somehow no, you do not shift attention about chemical fertilizer and neglected that aspect of it. It's this year what the action is like buying and finding a way of improving and promoting the production of organic fertilizer. Because it looks like we share your see afternoon now. Begin doing it. It's about time say wow krum nyama wo kro betu na ya e mo won hihia no and so we. Now we share Ghana has here for ingredients and input for organic fertilizer. The baby organ has it. So that's a problem. Yeah, try well this year the artisan ministry no encourage say farmers should go into that and they are looking at a program to promote it. But you feel that sometimes the speaking is more than the action.
The casado.
The casaba team to me in fact you say if you say you say you are doing it. Say you engineer and share some homegrown policy and you pan say near and I kwame and then we go to be now what's in board.
Onim say inflation for March 19.4%. Na niama mienu ene de epia saade you see fuel ene aduane bo.
Enokre aduane de ne camp no a movie akọ 19.4%. Last month no it was just 14%. A movie aba. And the projection is said to continue going up because even aside fertilizer no we are looking at other cost of production.
Yeah.
This year, no, ton with this as no pesticide, no, could be said bono, are jumping economically. This year, we pay labor agriculture and also cost. Yeah, rough estimate be who planted for an acre of Ebro, 1 acre.
Ebro 1 acre.
1 acre. Last year, so you spend about 1,700 cedis approximation to get an acre of maize. This year, even though you started by a projection, you are not spending less than 3,300 Ghana cedis. on the same acre of lease.
Bam.
It's the additional cost never banning now. Who do you expect to take that cost?
You pass it on.
Exactly. It's yan shin year na yan fair yaman to 2 years. This later part of the year, any early next year, no food prices will be there be done shall coming. This is the fasting.
Into your fertilizer cheaper, Ebeboa.
Say to me, a year fertilizer are cheap. We are not relying on the global dynamics.
I'm surprised all these years, yeah, into me, organic fertilizer. I be to me, I you cry for. It doesn't make sense.
Me de kakra kan.
Me oba.
Minya be manekan no say Ghana ye adwen say ye de adwen nyina ekọ abroche for fertilizer no so a e be ha adwen e wo oman mu because ya ntimi nye ya nyoma de bia ye de ye ni to obroni de ade so sisi a enye covid enye war maybe a be different thing altogether the years coming. So I think say oh my Ghana yes ye dwen say ya ye betimi aye organic fertilizer no e be boa o mine no and na secondly too no aban no so endwen ho say fertilizer no modern suppliers no omo sika no omo di shame enti say omo ntiment tua omo car ebeye den ama farmers for so ho ayere omo hom betimi aye bibi wo omo duane so ye ba no na ye ne ye farmers for ni edi nkomo it's difficult for them so omo benya fertilizer probably May beba na say June beba no there will be a lot of shortage of food in Ghana enti na say yesre o my Ghana na say yesre aban ne say omo tia or a suppliers for ne fertilizers suppliers no omo tia omo ka na omo so intimi release fertilizer na emma farmers for no omo so intimi enye sa so dia a bedroom rebi no ye ho be kire ye o my Ghana mu pa.
Wow.
Yeah. Who tie fertilizer companies now? No, in as much as the world market price of fertilizer air cost one of the issues are not a homo ye pan so a sika on better fertilizers. Because it's global supply now. It's about where the money is. Who is sika ubenya. But unfortunately for them, no, I buy at the Demoka from 2020. Some companies will have almost supply fertilizer for the program. No. From 2020, I buy Indian track and
it's been 2 years.
2 years. For 2021, the Obian dinner day. 2020, the Ochebi, but only in China. And you know, and no sooner a handicap a year company so they bring. So they are not able to go and get the fertilizer.
Wow.
And as they're not able to go, nature say the few ones now and open and saying in 9 years they compete. In as much as say we are also fighting for we are here homegrown policies. Next, as to say they are buying to my your bench or say I have companies on over our woman. Omeno Musika, Omet Nakope, the Mutuna Pabano, Ebeboa. It's in no share that side no. Then we also look at young internal measures to my year. The bit man shows a young person, the bit to my year, the bit me producing young fertilizer. It's me, yes, and I say, if we do baby, we don't have to rely on what goes on in the world. But yeah, able to match domestic politics.
Now, money ministry ne din kita ho efasa ne me ho.
Just some few months ago, your name ministry no a discussion. In fact, one of our key points is any come on say. So back kaya abane say your friend is saying or yet expenditure cuts for all the ministries. Nana you put your position is say nanka Ministry of Agriculture almost exempt from because abane aduane send dia ye na yan ntaka agric ministry dia nkomo yo mu fi na e fast can do any ancient ministry ni mu nti fast can ebe boa to pay the suppliers ebe boa to bring more fertilizer ye na ministry e this an komo no the feedback ni say Sika ni ho, do what they would do, but it didn't look positive.
Yeah.
Say abani bit tonight. Into no, you know, made in common. Almost one my challenge is not saying, but yeah, I feel say it's all about priority. Food security is a major issue. Which may prioritize it, who is Kakuma, on top. At least I say on top, and sana other things we didn't come, and I say did and some other things will come. Into no
fertilizer supply since 2020 in Tuamaka.
Yen Chomonka. If you want your trauma by being
Anyway,
2021 day, and the Fala, Obian Point Music. Then you a major challenger. Ebe affected for loss of life for this year.
Obisi Kwame. I say company be abandoning 11 million. 2 years near or supply fertilizer in Tianaka. Maybe we should follow this as a major story. Let's find out fertilizer amount for supply in Tianaka. A bit Timiama issues about. Melissa, then I'll be able to
the only thing I made to my can say, yeah, Excellency Kufado Nana, it's been in a nice form, Emma, Epesicama, you tag for a solve your more problem, Nadia. I think, sir, obey me.
Oh, don't air question you tag. Oh, on Kawasem, who got pay you tag.
Obey me so then a nice form, Abwa. Equiafonu because Equiafoni ni hwa Ejiani ni ho Ghana so ye de ye nye Ejiani ye de endi inti no kakra meet ma kan no so
Bismarck then I reach out to
Kwame the me chat to say yes ban no see our can for year no farmers no you see no fellas ni hia any here pa na the obe supply man no so see woni sika in chapter na haju nti yesra ban say ye kan yesra ne pa bebi ogo business code dia no nkonya no fama companies no ntumi supply mai and yes also dia in the next few months in there Kwame
assemble to you. This one says let's have a can-do spirit and find our own traditional way of manufacturing fertilizer or producing fertilizer than to import. Martin Jew in a just so Domiabra. Martin, you just spoke in my thoughts as well. I be a kakra. Say, baby, engineer doing fertilizer. Well, your research institutions be brave. Me, I sure say, but anyway, as I say, it is always the political will. Well, what can I take? Me, I sure say, I'll be PhD. Kwame, we decide it's expensive per the panelist analysis. Meanwhile, Katanka has manufactured a similar product with no side effects. You can even drink it. I better go. I'll drink a lot of things, not we decide. But anyway, I don't dispute, say, I'll be to me. Anyway, Millicent Nebesmark, Madam Marciano Pay. Yebedin commentary, Millicent Ajiman Bedu, Administrative Officer, Bismarck also not a Program Officer, Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana. Their biggest cry, fertilizer. A quick reminder from Goil, your oil marketing company of choice, says we're making life a lot more convenient for you. You can now pay by Momo. Purchase fuel at any Goil service station and pay by Momo. Momo it at Goil or pay using your bank card, kind courtesy APSA. If you go on any of their social media platforms, you'll find the service stations where you can conveniently use Momo. Buy your fuel, pay by Momo or bank card. Goil, good energy. Goil, Prospectus Ghana says if your ward has gained admission to a senior high school or any institution in Ghana, I'm sure you need things like a chop box, a trunk, student mattress, suitcase, check materials, key materials, and the ever-present Gary and Shito. Seek Prospectus Ghana. You may even be able to buy on credit if you work in the public or private sector. Very affordable prices. You'll find Prospectus Ghana on the Graphic Road opposite Toyota Ghana, Accra. Or give them a call 0500 600 607. That is 0500 600 607. Prospectus Ghana, your one-stop shop for all your stationery and school items. I'm listening to you on my vacation somewhere in Dubai. Enjoy your vacation. Good morning from Accra to you in Dubai, wherever it is in the world that you're listening to us right now. This is Kokrokoo Live. And this one says, happy birthday to Nana Wusika of Dansuman. Enjoy your birthday, Nana Wusika from Nana Ekwiyamwa Boateng. 104.3 Entwa Yejimediano. So studio num Professor Jekuma Mechiana Dada, Dr. Ampedu Yechiana Dada, Henry Nana Boachin Yenchiano, National Youth Organizer of the MPP. Nana be Machi.
Chairman.
Machi.
Mijusu Brapeni.
Akwabanso.
Boss Mijusu.
Boko dia baby free.
Chidiampo Adaroma na media che.
Na abena ewo ebru osi utio omawachi. Na osi oba mi misao. Say enkomo edisi CFA fertilizer as National Youth Organizer. Osi the youth going to agree a lot. What does Nana B have to say?
Kwa minim zo beti wache bi ma won se na omudi nkomo. Damana me wo ani mo kakra. Yes,
fertilizer why ding amakra for titru peasant farmers. Enwechi nso. Omo supply fertilizer ma by 2 years since 2020. Yentu ebi moka. Obi the other need de kwa abremi. Say 2 million cedis. But yentu anaka. What do we do? Planting for food and jobs near home semi na no.
I mean, whether Mr. Many sound back cry, and you say be a near more home semi, but me cousin and say I only a big minister interview.
You didn't come on.
Whatever when Yano and I know I'm not.
By but in Yano ma menenia or more a phone or Mobeka Sino. Two different things, car.
And you come Mr. who Brasil and me and Sanko Hobium. Na enkoji nti won fi wo me kase me wo we hu adwenche sisi ya abramani omo nkasa a great ministry for nkasa ya me bia na makoka asem a enim ebi nso na makoka ma natra ebi nso a na asem no sane ye meti ne bia mantini sa nti we denga mesro se nka yemo mpini omo Isaac bomodian e frɛ a great ministry for sisi ya na intimi bisa omo ya akwa kwesi o fertilizer so because minim say na ekabi wo ho na minim say yetu adodo na that I know me kai say there was a time the pine release sika yetu adodo na but say enkoye ne ahokyere omo kan say de message with them came from agriculture for this.
Peace FM.
Yebedi echire na yedi echire no obi so den kra bre me say ono de na mpe fertilizer na mu or per secretary nti we are secretary are your age between 25 and 40, good in IT skills, have at least HND. For penny paper natural number we say open secretary Juma age between 25 and 40. You're good with IT or you have good IT skills and you have at least an HND. Call 0244 809569 0244 catch up Mr. Chairman General say omo secretary Ofre. Obviously, Mr. Ebo Ellis, formerly of GCB, you'll be 70 years old tomorrow. So happy birthday in advance, Mr. Ebo Ellis, formerly of GCB Bank. You are 70 years old tomorrow. From Phillips in Takrade, sends you love and best wishes and God's blessings to you. And also to Mr. Bismarck Adoma, Area Manager Network Project, Ashanti SBU of ECG. Bismarck Adoma, enjoy your day. Now, yeah, Supreme Court, but I mean, Easter. Anope, Prof, one of the favorite places here, sorry. Prof, deepen peace in country. Clergymen rally citizenry at Easter. Say the peace council. Okay, peace council, now you be that sususha. But you say deepen peace in country. Clergymen rally citizenry at Easter being. And also police reform, National Road Safety Authority say Operation Stay Alive campaign to help reduce road crashes. And also ewo yenim say Easter there kwewu ebede. Asumdwe any car kwenhia ho nsem. Ye ba bi do sa Easter bre opani wo afutu bi ade be ma ye nyina yetie.
Coming blessing.
Me that's the Prof.
Yama atiefo nyina nsachi.
Ejo so.
Menu ama yesia so me mom nyina chi. Mo makwa banso.
Prof ya usual.
Coming.
Yes sir.
Asemfua asomdue. There ama me pene say. Enemba bi e fa ya tenkan ne kwan be fa so ne nkofo atranse no. Ya na dodo na fi body part no honam dua no.
Asumdue.
Ason plus mu plus jo ti ason na emu no that's a bejo ebe jo a bia entwitwa na nemu na kwa me say so no say mo bobo papa bi fitira wo so mo fa mo bo no so mu dwa masum masum dwa me asa de wakote makobi ahye masum na de nwanwa no say yen kasahoro e wo Ghana no dodo na so fa asumdue efiri adekoro ya America yen say nkrafo so obi so 2 jolly
2 jolly
yenam ever for so ebi wo bi look to free fast me bisa e teacher say ya pasumdue a eni abonten asumdue no free nepadua no emu ti say ya wa ha say ya kase ya pesa asumdue eba ehia so obi free baby no ka so mon transe boko na mama masom daddy say free emu ti say ya ka efie asumdue a ebe free mame ene papa ene nkwada no ye tra na ekọ abusua santen abusua kese mu a asumdue no efiri nipa na mo wa asumdue no se bia asona abusua yoko abusua mo na esa asumdue no firi mo every ohene no ho it is a nipa kuako no nyina amasumdue ba wo mu fie a o kan nyina bomu a o man no benya
asumdue
sanso na se ahemfo a omo prasase nyina ate ase so asase ahai we se ahawo me we se to bia ko hwe ehye ankofo to pa wa ha ba kasa anana na ba ko ma na yonko mfa na nya yi ba de omu so no se omo Jesus se me pren mo fa na ache se aka ho mresanten from santen ebeka ho a ti se ahwehwa sumdue a yen hyase mfiri efie yen hyase enko busuam se de ko busuam na fe eba suku mu asem a na fe abanyam so mu se we ne fra sofo nti come Say asofo bod the ro wasumdie ho. Na asori mienu nso okwa. And the okobrewu no. Ono so mpafen na. Na asofo kuma bi pese ote no ho kọ na asofo penny se da bi na ya ntokwa. Yawo man we mu. Ebre bi atwa mu a asori bi mu eche ama obi sei no. Asori dance no mo ko ho. Nya toto asori dem. Ti say yen nyina ate ase say ewiase ya medi cheribi kwame ye pri nyina da krope o e da bi bedra ohumi ha bi o na me kom baby eneti na sanete e dia aden na bible says na say mo keka mo ho na mo mene mo ho a mfa so be na mbe enti Easter Yesu Kristo ne botai ba ko e say asomdwie. Peace be unto the world.
Peace.
Asumdie nyina o sorry for ovunu a wokoto na nkrofo no ka che say asumdie nka mo.
Yeah.
Peace be unto.
Praise be for this.
Yes. Eti say ye hwehwa asumdie dia enente ase nenam. Say ne awoka no memete wase say oso ye nipa nti. Sabe onya tibonko so bi. Ti say okunu ka na na yire ti na se se wo ne awonso wo point na oyire nso ka na okunu ti ase se enya se me ye bementi ya to be ya how ba ko no ba bi e free ba no ana male dominated society ti bema o frefo ma ba na ono oti nkwanu ase o twansanfuo ba kura mienu o to dame na oba no di a wo ka wo fie na odu fie na biane ne enye crowd of blood did so no so no bof ni try ya na jonso o sa wase etisa ye tie ho asesa na ye bu obi ase ono so ye nipa kwam ne ye koyanim na afi ya ba oman mu ada na oman ya ye nos na ya ma party ateye mu ya trawa ma party nin kakran sa NDC ne MPP cheye mu asese say o kan we no anka ene aba so wa ha ade na ya to na kamenti ya basra party for no so say bra Yesu Kristo ni wu obey a ya bo asomdwie ho dawre omo hwe say asomdwie nso beba wo mo ntem na otra party any party fufro ne ntem kra na sa ba party na nka sem se se MPP for enche bia no mba predi bia
de tokwa
kra de to bia ntokwa hunu
nye ntokwa keke
debi atobia utia fenu no nsem a o kan na obi sa o say na ne di enti na mo kun na also say no my your funtum from ne danchem from ade ebe koye fum krom so obi apese twini minimum ntia enti ya basress party no so omuma munye isanse say party munyo ya e kan oman enkenka party a ono ne de oman ma hye ne nsasa abre so oman kasa ko a ene asomdua a ombenya no mde aye nhyehyɛ ama aka oman no e wo henfa
bi ni ho
enti na make no say ye nyina trase na ye hu say oman ba ko pe na ye som no onyame ba ko pe na ye som no emfa ho ne kwan a opese wo fa so say obi so menam Muhammadu so na beko obi so menam Kristo so obi so menam we a ekowie nyame kro na Yesu Kristo o ka kire on say mo manu mom nyini na otwabre nu dura ene ebehunu ne die wo mu it is yati ase say osom bia nso owo ne hyehyɛ owo ne nipa wo mu owo ne sinto osom bia wo de sinto a omfa wo de enkototo obi de ho na onkobu sa osom no abomfia ana wagu na nyuma se no wakeka nsem bebre afa no if kansa ebebo osom so yenuma adwadifo enso sabre ya ye koi se pasumdua obetumi aton ne amani nyina ende bo jei atutum na kofi a wasresre ade beti na oni hwe
asa
wa kai sikaro se ene pa de ba dijo ade anan nanke ton 20 mediji 60 and so Easter news or much more go so ya tane eto uni what china
na ayedin
so unya sumdie no sa nya sa wa free mo china kwa ya bi abo wa na de che untimi nsa nkwe tie ye we nyina no asumdue ne pomma ba ko pa no se ibenya odo ene tema ne humobro ama ye nuanom na ye de anidie eni obuo ama obia senia ese na efata emfa ho ni nipa kro ni dibria come me example ba kwa me kan chem students say ya fan say obi kra 4x4
yeah
na da bia o twem mante ya otajo a omo yema we so omo adwuma say na etienti ya na grease ni ho anti omo nhye dan shatade efe wa shatade bia utwem no abon atache gu no so utwem so o maso abo so fa so fin no di dinatem atotonsa na woko sen bakro we ja ho na da bi o besina twem akota kra de abobe nunum na wotai asha se o so minyina ma krachi enfema me I heard the other friend master.
Oh, master.
Oh, master, but I'm a hermit time, man. Although my pong.
Yeah.
I have a baboon kutoje.
That's what pong.
I have a pong. And also that my feeding grab lay and a fault of bar on to grab my pong to me. I hope not. Oh, but bar home so say, hey, Sakwa ways to send a home for so.
Yeah.
That baby a drone, who say, oh, Jacka no Wakofie.
How?
Now, at the chamber ban anywhere, and I to whom be. Ana obetumi adaka num na odam ne babo we
na ending
e ho no bibi ba ka kire wo se se edipa bia won ho fa so come di wi no se ye ti ase sa twifo se sebe anenemia mia kra owo ne
nkai da
anenemia mia owo ne nkai da
opanyim de wa chim we bia no bi wo ha na first time o ti ase ne say
come anenemia mia ade anchen de eye obi a ogija ne nan baby tena ya tete krase no mo se ema no sori a omo pra twafia no hu nyina hia na ne mea no tera bia won fitire wono anim se janan so oho so no waja agu fitire na mba no pra no mo tetem akoye nipa bone hon makeka bia so otu kwan na be nansa ajanan bia ema mfichira wa promise ebesa kwai na de ama wotu kwai ana ono kra no sata no ye kai no say say o ha ka wo do be eti ya ninam hoi asumdue ba ko no say ye de odo ne be Yesu Kristo nkoda mpate ni mubuafo na ohun say eno na di wiase asumdue ba ba me fancy ya but now yeah the book be a buy and then me draw my microphone no say nkofo be beside the buy no na anso baby and
then patch book na baby
and ebia saba ebi wo main entrance
okay
so obi pebia
obi be pebi doc ampedu nkomo ya Easter asumdue ne seneyete ne baby openyi different patch Fabi can mami.
Me that's it.
Me that's it.
Thanks for the opportunity. So
always.
It's a for answer.
Amen.
I'm saying can Easter. A mra who yama a Christopher nyina we see. Now Easter is one of the most important time. As I said, nipa assign economy, assign ebu na adwemu ebisa no say. Me ye Christoni ana. Say papa say we Christoni a Easter would be quite dream and I'm face so and I'm more to Yamisum so no what sign I dream who be saying ya what's a crowd watching because Easter mra yes a crowd watching every bonnet proye kankan and anti chicha ni time or time a kayo near my tisano Easter mremu and I say yeah dreams animating now. Na akohia se Easter no enye se ebia occasion ana se mrebia ye afahye keke Easter efa onipa bi ho obi a ye fre ni Yesu no onipa bi ena ye di na finhia da enti Easter efa obema Yesu na ye kan saa na nyese e kan ho asem keke na mom wiase obaaye obra obebreye amanhu a ofa mu aniguase a eto no na afi nso owu a wowuye na ni wusɔre nyina kyese obema yi ede ho bo afɔre ebo sa afɔre kɛseɛ no ema nipa desani se na beya obeyi afri ohaw amanihu ana se ohaw de yadie mu de aba fofoye ne anonyam mu because think nipa nguase na adware yen na yen se emfata na bom sa wuoyi ni wusɔre enti no ama ya nka ye nipa bi no nanso so ya sebi the last time akwa bi hia okay ni nyina ye kai baby ye free inchi senia na ye tie adinda so mpo eni ho ban na wo hwe nipa brabo se no brabo ahyase na etie a nka nipa ye mobo a jese nka osiwa ye so de sagu ni ti su da na aso so enne enda so bi abaman enne ye tubi kasa de ye nsasi ye bo enne ye so ye sebi a ye kasa o radio so ye so ye tika mu enne anonya bi adware yen na ye kana saa ni ye ka koti se eye adom bi eni nyankopon de adom yen ni o de dom ye efa se nipa ya ye kan ho asem na se ye di ni nayi ehun Yesu yi nti na na ye nso enti se no kwasem pa se ye dwen Easter ho na epese ye di Easter yi pa dia eni owu a wowu ye amanhu na hu ye nguase to no esese ho bamfaso e mai prekope na okwan betumi afaso ayi na di a kyese sa owu na nguase a ye nguase ni ye hawo ye maninya ye yade a onu Yesu be faso a ye no okwan betumi afaso a kyese sa owu no ho abafaso amaye ne se ye be gye no afa no asaye ayese ye wura ni agye nkwa na fenso so ya ma ye ho kwan se na ya mani hu a ofaaye no obra obebre ye no yenso so ya bo obra pa ama ya brabo Yesu ni e ban ye ni ye ebe di adanse se ni wu no na mani hu na nim guase no eso abafaso amai na enye se ye bia ebe ka se an ya faso kwa sorry anase eye rally anase convention anase nhyiamu die nkwa abrabo ben Ghana ye ka say Christopher ye over 70%. Enti ye ka Easter di just ye ka nipa dodo a ebro over 70% to the celebrate Easter. Watchna kwame eye Good Friday wo dey fa krom na hwe wo be hu say yes ye di Easter nkasa tuntum ayese wa yie mu ayese Yesu wuo na wu ye no ye kai no in fact maybe ni wo Abidjan Good Friday man hu hwe sa in fact Good Friday crowd mo kwa adwuma e ho na man hu say hey Ghana yeso nyame pa because e do Good Friday a utumi hu pa say Ghana for ye di Good Friday because wo kwa assault akọ Presbytery and akọ Roman and Anglican na wote enwum pa wo moto hymns are to one hwe kwakwa me besu because ya jetum preko pese obema Yesu no obewu agiem kwa now eno nko anya enough because convention dey be cost him dey ahoro cost sorry ahoro cost now so the person ne ban dream kankan proye adwenye entino na nyamesoma ye di boy ho samran no ho faso ene den eno so di adanse ese no kwasem eye nyatwumbi ene bebre no ewo mu because am papa say Yesu wuo no ho abamfaso amaya eno die senior prof eken esese e da suban bi adi man nipa hu say sa nkrofo Yesu wo be wuye no ho abamfaso ni say obi ayo boni bi mpo asamre na so de che no say we obi a uni odo na ni tan na kayo e na ahya o ma samre ni obi dia ye wo bia no samre wo be che say wo no obi na o tan so samre and I'll be done. I'll be for crabby soon post a own child, dear. Watch out, dear. So near whom more bra, who nipa mobo, wouldn't chow beer, Obechiano, so be so dream can be why and bonia, Ube Twanamon, a conning chain. Akopachao na fe odi achewo na so says ban nyina ye nyi bibia di ni eno ase say ye convention ya sorry ye kotonwom na ebia ya ceremony anase ye kokwa akodi bronya sorry Easter na akoye say Yesu numpa wowu ma ye no ye san efa okwan foforo bi edidi na tem say ni a oye ma ye no ehu amanfa so eni say wo man wo boninti na afa isemu po eno wo be di boni isemu ensan ye no kwa obenum bi adwama ye mo obebo pa krono aye mo obebo bi samre na wudie samre no eni che say accident kwa ye nti bi da ebi drive kwa wo nwe ho na che say drive anyhow na Yesu wa wu ye no ehon fa so eno say nti memese say adrumra say ye kan nyamesoma enye se asori dan mu ade ye nko a isamre mu ene se ye san ekọ back ni ye dwen ho se Yesu wa owu ye no ehun abanfaso amai sa abanfaso pa dia enu de na esi yi suban bi adi man nipa hunu say enye ceremony enye festival bi enye ritual bi ni ye no Easter na emomu no ye ti sanase na mesre especially sorry akandifo asofo aye fra omo say wo ne wo ye nyame nkrofo bibi nyame nkrofo e bigi so bia nyame nkrofo bia ni o nyame Kristo ni awe yobon samba enti as I said all kind papers are obviously they are calling for reconciliation, they are calling for way, they are calling maybe just say senior asofo mpanyifo ni bi ye o ma sorry no ama eka ho ene ye hu nyame so mpa no e say sorry we asofo na so panyi enye so be call for eye intentionality che say opepa bi ena eso ti nyame so ma se say se ni betu anamon efifie se me odboni eni me kwa sorry a me nkwa sorry say me ko to nyom asa ayi collection keke akofie na emomu no majetum se ti bia mi wo mu no enye enti adamo amikoi anansa soro amikoi me ko akosakra ama me mabrabo ase na fata enti so onya diriti be wura sori dan mu a na aya sudie kese ema asori asofo asori mpanyifo so okwan bia o mefa so true discipleship tetie ama nipa na timi asakra free ne tibia boni mu na fe wanya tibia pa ana suban pa ana se adwempa e wona brabo mu no eye asoda si anything asoda no ho asoda is not just there say ye ba ko to nwom to hymns na ya sania yi collection no that is a place a nipa sakra baby a nipa eba tibia fufuro mu sa bra no so bi adwen nya meanwhile the church leaders are calling say nipa nya adwen fufuro no ko fa free obenya adwen foforo eso nya fira so dan mu obenya suban foforo ye kase reconciliation asi nipa ya de chiche na afa nya asumdue fi obema Yesu na ko ba ne sen ana asi Yesu ne di hene we asori mu no so se nipa gina so dan mu okasa ne ogina TV so no okasa ye say powerful man of God a okasa entwin kan nipa mumu na sorry dan mu mpapa mu watimi wakabe any brebone ne kwa identitwa ne pull him down e was so them so sorry I will say nipa o kaza say we are calling for peace Easter yenya peace na nya se fa free wiem peace na e wo be ma Yesu he is a man of peace and nipa benya Kristo ahe no benya Kristo no benya na fra so dan mu na so dan mu so na mu apapa mu emu so ni tan otan akayo grofo nsem kaka ni tan ewo mu enti ne asori na Yesu hwe ni mojaguye na o kwa senua so nguase a oso aye nyina no ne kyase Yesu akwaya na obae ehon fa so ben enti me Jesus sudie kese eda ho ma asori mpanyifo asofo bishop archbishop apostles because abodia kese ne afa toto ye ho so na so sakra papa ese daadie ewo ya sofu die mu man nipa hu say ampa so obi wo Kristo Yesu wa na ya body for kwame aya irayen enti no isa nya mra eye e call e fra ye fra say nuan mu sakra mu adwene mu a dream kankan ni tan otan ananti twitwa mu a chese adwen pampo ni yeti wa obi di na adwuma ma wo se hweso a no ugu no na wo de ate wo de no saa mre ye mra ye se nya adwen papa ye sakra ya adwen ye fa hu nyina e ma obema Yesu na on ma ye adwen mu foforo ya e be ma ye be nya adwen papa ye dia som ye ho ye dia dodo ye ho na fe dia som ye man amaga kokan.
Dr. Christopher Ampedu, lecturer Pentecost University, or the Akofa Yesu Diemu straight up. Na national youth organizer of the NPP, Nanabi. Na minimsa no pay oba hano ukache ufoot soldiers se oba peace FM. Messages be almost 70 messages.
Wow.
Nana one wa kaswa Osimin Kancho say Omoda say Kaswa Youth Forum Obaho weekend inti Nana one from Kaswa say Kaswa Youth Forum Bebre obisi or the White Clef or say Ufrihin White Clef from Atunsu or say Nana be Youth Messiah Amasamboa for next national organizer Nyaminsa Wum Obaka said we MPP delegate Nana Kwame Opasco and Sawam or say national organizer Bibre Fawaz Amasamai youth organizer incoming Nana B tell the youth commander tomorrow is Easter. Okay. Farouk
fans nearby Acadian Sutata.
Obisi your friend Kweku Oman Gomwa West Nyamisa Womb Reloaded say Obama tell him Alliance of Members for Foot Soldiers Advocacy AFA are listening with rapt attention. Nanabi asem da also asem kesiepa any bibre there are so many of them mti mekase mekan nyina yenyenwe but ma menkan other messages asana na bi wabem. Okay, you're talking about the 8th Parliament. Okay, we'll come to that. You do some common. I'm sure after none of these comments we'll go to them. In the meantime, Don Camille of Bread of Life Methodist Church in Dansuman. Happy birthday to Don Camille of the Bread of Life Methodist Church in Dansuman. It's from your darling wife Letitia and your children in Shira, Adom and Ko. They send you love and God's blessings. Now, the Kwame, there's a huge traffic jam from Ebri Girls through to Pedwase. Commuters going to Kofodia should use alternative routes. The traffic is huge. Well, thank you very much for the update. And Pacho, we'll call Pedwase, Kofodia, we're trying for India Chamber. Say huge traffic jam. Free Ebri Girls through, okay, from Pedwase through Ebri Girls to Kofodia. In Tipacho, so of course, our cars now, but so minim set near SC say a car quenchio say they really don't know, but you best say wow. Kwame, there's a difference between drinking alcohol and being an alcoholic and a drunkard, just as there's a difference between eating and being a glutton. Kwame, Gihok is against drunkards. We stand for responsible drinking. On a light note, did Jesus drink wine during the Last Supper? Did he urge us, his followers, to drink it in remembrance of him? Please, let's all drink responsibly these holidays. Maxwell Kofi Juma. Kofi Ghana. Oh, okay, Brigos is vacating today. Brigos is quite ne.
Me shows a Easter break.
Easter break. And into now maybe our boss son Morris. Morris Nadi Ebre. Morris, thank you very much. Nanabi.
Chairman.
And then the man who's talking right now has made my day. God bless him richly. Okay, 6-2 in Takra Day. Yes, Nanabi.
Chairman, that's it.
Yeah.
Ni wafidi kesi so konya odi mai da mame ncha prof so nyame nam so trini ya da dan pa. Chairman, odi Easter sema be ya ma akwa ya reho ama me ana akwa ya eniji enzo ama me.
Okay, just one quick one. Nana Eku says, I've just gotten home, Kofodia. Or say traffic never on a Kofor on Maui Brig Girls. Okay, Nana Eku, thank you very much. Intino, here's just quickly, Muamutino, traffic on a say a offer Kofor Ma away Brig Girls and Emsama traffic about Hosan. Well, a Brig Girls, be also hang. Say, or more or Majus or Hodada. Anyway. Yes, Nabi.
Chairman. Akwa enije. Arewo kakra tato. Chairman, senia Ghana ha niema be miensa na se ye vocation be miensa bia yen time fe ni agro. Nidi kan e bronya. Hwe senia bronya no yenye kekan ye ho. Na yetimi shia bronya eya na energy ebusua hia bronya no kra na ya na ni pampempem no akra de omdwumadi hye ho wuyi eno efiri ho no ma na aba Easter Easter nso ye da ye ya to ho eno nso no aboa yi pa keke kan ye ho esom ni ade wuyi eno firi ho a ne amede be ka ho be ye ya enuano muslimifo omo Ramadan ide fetel ne yin nso no yade a ebo yi pa ntu hwe saa ni ma miensa wo ya yade a ye tadi a de ani je enka bom sonko ba na boan every 2020 mu Easter yentimi endi 2021 bronya kran so yentimi endi ne saa na yenu ana muslimi fonzo omo hihye yimu omo afahye e omo tedi eno nso yentimi endi 2021 saa na koba no saa se ka wo Easter ne ka ho asem yi pa kwawo yenyina no yetimi kobo dompem e wo ho e ma ne ye fe Ghana mu nyina bonsa attention nyina wo ho ama ne ya ya ma e ho na ba be ye krabehwe nkofo free amama foforo so eba kwawu because of kwawu Easter 2020 entimi amaso 2021 entimi amaso obi sase de bintia eyeye ewiase afa na nyina yarebone a na ba besinsen yekum covid edi enya ye pa e kan ye to ho e kwa me hwe 2 years ago a Easter brim se ya na we di me ma me achi ofiri mu ya de sanse covid eni na enu oni nansa ana na ho kan fo nso firi mu ya de enti de areho e de enije na ebe enije no afa na eboa ne se nyame ayi afiri nyame ayi bi sanse wo hwe enimia pa ya ba bi die intimi ne bi bia Ghana se ne nka ye setup ne sitie ye social cultural setup no ye kosra obi nka Easter bre obi tu kwan kwa afro okwa kosra ne maame no obi timi efi kakra wa ye bibi 2 years ni intimi nye sa ne mani ne obi ba ofi kwa no usuru untu kwan ko baby a unko obi fi intimi hia ye nchia yo Ghana se nanke German se ni si pay nchia na se ni si do ye ho unu obi nya adwen kwa na hia na bunso wato ni mu na ma ye fe intimi nchia intimi nto yi mu obi nipa no kwa usuru ehu bi beto ye so German nyame na wo se ye danase eya memme yen remfini ma bebre ebinsi da abakosemu me nimpanifo adi nkomo se ebre bi beba pa a untimi nya hwe asay ye business na asay bi bia ene nyame ye fru ne me hu se omomo ya advert kwawu activities ay kosoro ho ebe ya na mate in fact institutions enele kwa uni asame oku kwa ko di dwumadi so nko bi ho omomo kwa ko
ye live draw no
ho kwa live draw bi e wo honom nanka sa ne ma wi nya nti me de e wo say yenye national thanksgiving if we don't have to congregate at one place, but the kwa story a obibi ya yene nyame ase nyame ncha de wa mu ze Easter ne yenu anu mozemi fo nso omo fa ma akomkye no ababi shi
abempa
ye na no mo so ebe end by 31st no mo so wie a omo so de omo fa hyehye so to bon ze ye wie we se no na ne na wotwe be mi no so pe na no so no eto aso eba o se emamu ni nyina ye ka ye ho bom yinya di adwenkro akomakro eni enije ni de nyame ase o ye frim yen enka se yakokora asa de there so me ba ha me wo fa me ba na nko akyekyere na no akyekyere ne hwene hunani dog akyekyere na no akyekyere ne hwene yehu ye ho ene e ba ye eni Jesu nku bi yehu ye ho enim edichema areho wo mu de ya hwe adofo pa nanso no ne nyinaa mu no yen kai ne mfa seta sonko manyame Easter yi ene eye akomkyere ayi no muslim fo nso echi a omunso de ba bi wie eye nyame on the first no omunso me wie omunso edi enije and I think say enye bibia nti na ba bi hia I think the message inherent say ye wie eye a Christopher Easter bre no na ne na wotwe mienu so pe yenu an muslim fo nso de makomkyere ahye mu on ba bi wie no eye aseda ne nyɛ so de manyame ti gwa me mesre this Easter day a Thanksgiving yenya ya ho ye na nyame ase se nyame ye frim
amen
enko esa de yenko so amo ye ho ban wa those ye de ba kwa me nsema na ye keka eni bi da so ho omo wo en mesro mu ade ne da so ho enko esa omo wo en mesre abanya aboka kwa kofa sa ni ma wo ya ya mesre kona kowo ni nyen eno na ama yenya hotoso bi o eye droi ntia ne yenya bre ni eye adwuma ye ko ye ba bi na ye ko Easter ya eye sa doze ya nkofo abankofo ka ho nsem eye no
ndo me hwe na active cases yet new cases 3 active cases 34 oh nyame
serious
baby free buy pa
from
almost 10,000
billion. You do 13,000 plus.
Na zania na edu 10 bia over a refie ye ne se eya na ye rebe fi bia ya odie amanuhunu bia nke benya insunsanso bone wo ye so etoda nso ani die ye edie ya kye se emo anhwe ya na owura kwako firi wo ho ama onkai ma wo kra wontimi nsa ampem nko wanim enhu ne ye etana kwako ye mienu edukwa me ne meka sia no mesre Easter yi yemfa nya aseda nkonwa ye na nyame ase ye nyina yan san koso andodo ye ho ade ba we fought this virus together His Excellency the President di enim we fought it together enyam frimu di enso ba bia ba bedru die yetimi di aseda se empo afi mienu bi atwema yentimi ndi Easter yentimi ndi nhyiamu kase sei na afi yetimi edi timi kwaya asoro yetimi kokwawu okwawu chairman general
yeda nyame ase
thanks to the almighty nyame ayebi ba ana chairman apart from that kwano COVID no because emnie me ha mani a enipa enya omo na bi wa bia na bia menim se ha omuzi omo yi nefa no ya e boy to ho miminya bi yeah, a boy to why is free Mukwano. They say also you did double Thanksgiving Kwan Menyame. It be Briatiasi. Now me kai in a you may buy an hour interview wa unyama to Poku Prempe. At that time no sharing experience and how and such people manage your because a buyer na ehupano. I remember he came here. But granting interview, sharing experience.
Dambo Chesu sir. Eti ye cry a boy nyame kura yi free mu kwa o se ya seda no ye mo omo aya hwero mu nyame nkoso amfo mu kransi yi amen
adofo aya hwero mu because of COVID nyame nkoso ammo mo ba omo nhye omo bisu ade na this Easter idea chema no me ya adua ye ntu din Thanksgiving and one no obi ya na nyame ase
Thanksgiving Easter Thanksgiving, Easter, Henry, Nana Boache, Adrinchre, and Odebaeno. Peace 104.3, Kokrokoo, Jimediana, near Trason. Professor Kofi Ejekum Ewaha, Dr. Christopher Peduso Ewaha. Nanabi, 1 hour a politician. Maybe also because of now pay, who sounds a lawyer in parliament. But maybe no say KSK. The best this 8th parliament can do is to amend the law that bans Ghanaians with dual citizenship from contesting as MP. Same Ghanaians abroad belong to these political parties, pay their dues, remit so much into our economy. Becoming an MP is not a permanent position, so why should anyone renounce his or a dual citizenship before contesting? Michael in Ashalaja. Enra Court ni Emusemsem. Stop holding yourself as MP. Supreme Court tells Assin North MP. Assin North MP must face the law like Adamusa Kande, says Attorney General. EC cannot hold a by-election at Assin North now. It's not possible. Emusem Bibre. Nanabi, I was saying.
Chama Medasi. Chama court moons and semi wow him say a jame political party medium akutini pa a year 2020 presidential elections petition ABC. Na Assin North Assembly no chairman wa so jitum say mediate on several occasions na me senior lawyer from Davis a court. A chairman na Assembly ne far by kakra bi se na be betimi atiase. Opani bi efe na ankoma nimfa. Free Assin or no so Assin North for no maybe. And no dey nsem kodan a Supreme Court. Na some of the ko nyina na ogina a constitution article 94(2)(a. Chairman ye kan say obi bia opeso ye MP no. Owo se uswae e kire Ghana nkoa. Eni se oman fufuru bi e for wo. You must owe allegiance only to Ghana. Sani atro na enumu no no kodan court say ebra na opinion question ofa isi nkrata. No tro ni dindi ne hu bibia hye na okoswae ye ni mramu ye fe no statutory declaration and uswae e kire se nsema waka nyina ye no kore entro bia anim wo ye Ghana ni prekope o man fufuru bia enfore Sabre no na ne nsa enyanka the certificate of renunciation. Ne nsa kan 3 weeks after.
Okay.
Na wo kan certificate of renunciation nso a atro wo mu potense ansa na onya kan na ne bi mu. Agi se won sa kan date na ewo yes certificate no so anase a day after. Say andro date bia wo so a day after. It that day no ye na esi 3 weeks after wodin nsa hye kratase se ono oye Ghana ni prekope
samre no na still oye
Canada ni because na nsa nyanka sa atumi krata no awozo de yesa adwuma no ene de court chema de court NDC for sha ase ayopani Adawudu ene di kan
Kojoga Adawudu
ye kase ye file processes we ya omunye emua na oja yesa omo sesa lawyer na amaliba nso ebeso mu amaliba beso mu the same o court monfa process we mra omunye monfa we si nko omunye be wie kwa na yesi yemfa ya written submissions mra eno ma anye no mko resume objection mi say judge na odi asem no judge no kra no ase wode no ho ahya asem no mudodo entinga on recuse no ho from asem no omo choko ma chief justice ye hwehwe mo se monfa dance de bia mambe to se nipa no afom anase bibi wo munti a oso yi no ho fi asem ntonko so mundi na asem o ka so mo file on written submission chema o ma nye emuana opani di na no asem atudwa se opani question ekwan a wo fa so obeye mrahye bedwani no etietia Ghana mra ye to so mienu yentwe na se akonwa na electoral commission enko Assin North no mkonko ye omkoto aba na foforo ewo opani question e bra ye saman no ewo court wa ma court dem ada unto just 2 sittings before the judgment neighbor and obai okay chairman ho ni wi ye wi na mo se mo ntem ho ase ntem be court of appeal e bra near war court of first instance, in this case the high court o men raise any issue about interpretation in the that is article 94(2)(a o mun kire mu ni say article 94(2)(a ka say obi bia o person o ye MP was say Ghana pet and a wooside say no my fufu bi anka ho omo do mo ntia se ne say was say bra nipa no so afenamu e wo mrahye bedwam a wooside say o wooside ache Ghana say oye MP no saa bre no na say okuta o man fufuro bi e ho nkrata asem a omo de omo susu say e ho na hya asefiri omo do mo say enhya asefiri ba bia ukotro krata na ukodi nse na ukantam e statutory declaration say wo ye Ghana ni prekupe no omo adwemu no nya hye e ho na hya asefiri omo en resist asem ene ye de court of appeal. Court of appeal so almost resist our issue no chairman the same attitude our exhibit or high court of appeal timelines da ho e bra wo do ne manyina ekọ you could do ho eno nso no o man san fa nya adwuma court ka se ya no mo de ato ha court kan we no mo de ato ha emma court strike out appeal no not on the merit of the case but for non-compliance because any court in shisha yeso enti eno no wo akonya se obekọ court to afre bibi e fe no real estate obetimi apply to the court so opese o case no when nimra no so de nso sre yen san fa o case nimra eno no the discretion is with the court whether they would re-enlist or mobile accept your application for re-enlist and say omunye chairman ti ehon mo sa ko raise another interpretation issue and I lawyer say no to bring finality to this matter ye tabri asem and ye the bar Supreme Court say Supreme Court en chirechemu article 94(2)(a) ne pomesi bre say ne titie na obia ante no ho ase na chairman emuno ne yesa aka say ye to aso edi sa asem we eye interpretation ene owura kwesi court emfa tabo bi nto no so say ontimi emema na betu say oye MPBM ontimi nkomra hye bedwam enkonkodi ne dwuma so ye ma hye bedwa ene ontimi nso nka say ono na ejine mu edi ama asem no fo na high court edi kan ama sa judgment ni dada court of appeal enka 170 eno na enura eko wi court just enti no me hu say ye nuanom NDC bo wi ni edi kan almost say ye the enforcement that is high court in Jumadi o se nkomu di no ene ye tabri ene ye akọ Supreme Court chairman it is never true. The original matter ye the court Supreme Court on we are invoking the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court in the on our interpretation issue not say omo enforce high court asem
but as say Supreme Court is want to mean as MP
but what say
Supreme Court want to mean as want to mean cancel machebedwani
the Supreme Court say once interpretation matter that's what omo ni mu ne de ma on frefren ho so ye MP ma on ko machebedwam ko na dwuma bia e na nyo no na ye gina mu ama eye asem no fo omo bezi omo asem no purely on the matter say ni edikan High Court already edikan kasa asem and chairman that was not the first time. High Court on the 6th of January 2021 had already granted say application no ema ye de call mrashebedwam em ye conserve clerk and na the minority in parliament then omo resist here so omo ntia chairman e toda asem na na akoye bisipa ne nkoni hahan enti o se won so no tase ne banyansafo enti won so yesa won so no o ma won kofo so aya prapria na ema ne mana ekija anya jato ho okay yenkudi asem so already sa injunction no we could have gone the way of contempt we didn't obia on legal strategy because nobody can book court nim tiarada enti even the Supreme Court made reference to the 6th January application and ya grant say hwena wankwa mianso ani in and now also making reference to the 28th July 2021 judgment by High Court say once there is a subsistent judgment which has not been set aside or overturned by a higher court and the Supreme Court very carefully how must you construct your words. They are not saying so omo court of appeal adwuma nto omo ka say wo unye MPBM entimen ho do say omo say asemi wo manimu a omo di ne de don't hold yourself as an MP, don't go to parliament to conduct any parliamentary duties, and don't say any words that will not represent it as a law. teacher man asem na nie.
I see.
I don't understand how the any chairman me kind.
Me no so thinking kind be na.
I court no e consider
can say o professor wa ha. And our doctor just say yeah when you na ya bofra wo ntintu ba me die trase. Professor for immunity a ati.
Chairman no krepa na me person ka before me wie no ka me sewa hai hu hia me.
And can one
yes. We are not unmindful of the fact that if we grant the instant application and the first respondent in the end be adjudged by this court as duly qualified to have filed the nomination and for that matter be elected member of parliament, he would have suffered damage, loss and injury on account of an interlocutory restraint. Similarly, his constituents as well as the party on whose ticket he is in parliament would have been affected. Consequently, the absence of the first respondent, even if temporarily, will occasion some inconvenience. Enti court no eji to mu se ye kasa hwe na wanyo ho se MPB ma yenim se odi eha bebre wan kasa. Titru se ye di asemu wie ne kasa we are validly elected. What the bema at the Halbebrel, at the Halbebrel constituency, near the House of Brel party. Chairman, first party new. Then almost have proceeded. Almost say. On the other hand, the applicant at paragraph 12 on his affidavit in support points to the constitutional nature of his suit and laments of untold distress and loss for himself and other constituents of Asin North who ought to have been not to have been saddled with an unqualified person to contest the parliamentary elections of that constituency in the first place, and that this distress and the loss are irreparable and can no way be remedied by the award of damages.
The Kokrokoo is saying.
And the Kokrokoo is saying, Omuye first part and say, no more say, say, Yanja to Munswa, High Court judgment be honum dada. You over 10 years. Enti enkofo a omo nso no o ma dwen mo hu ne say unya MP wan famra kwan so ne bae ye de ehia obi a ono nso no mra na de ne bae se ka meto aso me dudi koyan komesa ka tro say constitution so protection no e Ghana mu ni nyina obi ade eto mo hu ne say so omo uphold the constitution of Ghana na omo ko jeje mu a they may not be offending only the people of Asin North, but they may be offending Ghana.
And it's the reason why I trying to sign for now.
That is the reason why for now.
But before that, say Obama says, my question to those who say that James Quison had applied to renounce his citizenship at the time of filing and was awaiting the Canadian authorities to grant same. My question, if you apply for a visa and it's yet to be issued, can you take your passport to the airport and say, I've applied for a visa, so allow me to board a flight to the US? Say Obama is asking. What's it?
Say pay or maybe Sukrata our citizen. It is not an event.
It's a process.
Yes. It do make me as all the other protocol authorities are a citizen. Because you grandpa your mao resident permit for a number of years, and after that number of years, near for interview. Interview near show conduct. We are Juma your taxes, your BBM, and Sunny be who can Yasama or Krata, and Sunny Yasama would date about another interview. Go out to interviews, Bemiansa. So can you then say, because Yamao a year resident permit, no I call first interview, what call second interview, I call final interview, Abaco, now if you are granted citizenship, was what you are who's a citizen. Debbie. So the same process. If Utrokwa, they have rules and regulations because when you say, to me or Modema or Canadian, you know, one team sorry, Procopa one day because on your Canadian idiom. Maybe I make him can work with Ibonabi. Ebu call so much shame. Maybe our taxes be on course to ya. Or your manner be an alcuta responsibilities be. And to Utrokwa, Umbetrako baby out tonight. If for the past 20 years you have stayed in the country for 20 years and you have stayed in different states, they will have to investigate. Also, Mukobe Biaga say, Adnipea, you also on Pebiumi, Bibi Omana. O Marium, it would rock and now, there be, oh dear, once I would choco and COVID in delay application until COVID abentino, and yes, Anna Tedia, oh dear, say, once I watch Racono, the intent was clear that you intend to renounce your citizenship. So for that matter, once you initiate the process, it can be construed that yes, that is a finality, and you have finished. That is a misconception of the law.
Well, I'm not a lawyer for into sanity. Prof, any comments on it today? The opposite of the pony upon.
I mean, say what the lawyer Nick Asaba. And when a lawyer near would be as a nature.
18.
And I was a lawyer near the party. And I said, near Manakoya Babuano. And you come on them, Nania. A woman said, we are singing a no credit to you. No credit to you.
Edit to you?
Yes.
I said,
can create a boat to your cry and baby no credit done, and a baby ambaranso a walk. And I way Supreme Court form song a moonum, I say, young farm fascia. Coming me be back, but yeah, never be. Odin say, yeah, oh, a PhD candidate. Now, I saw submit thesis in 3.
3.
The 3. Bakuma commence.
Prof Muslim Brew.
A mutu beko external examiner so na bakwa internal.
I see.
University. Results 2 bana bakuma eni.
Really?
Oh yes. Because biana 2 na abano. Biana bakwa ye na bakwa ye. It dey say a train third one member. Ni nyina ba wi a kwa me say your friend be viber. Say o ko defend the thesis no. O defend no na o failure. E wo me say wa pass written work na we dada no. Kwa me unya o PhD no.
Unya.
But a viber no so can process no.
I see.
When you viber say na wa pass viber nde. Written work ni nyina ba wa pass. Graduate school Abaka Charles say, and share asiem from say, oh, yeah, Dr. Juan. Copy me say, Obe graduate. It is a next graduation on mine. Maybe I will move back to some easier.
That was sincere.
That was sincere. I mean, for no while.
There be as I'm not no can. As I'm 1 minute there to 1 hour no can.
Nonsense. Oh, yeah, one. You catch them say. Don't start calling yourself Dr. Why, because you have not graduated.
Yes. I see.
You've passed Viva, yes. You've passed all your written work, yes. But you haven't graduated.
Just a process in you.
Yes. Baby, I'm in the city.
Oh, I'm now ready. I know. I can't. University and all they are bust straight into life.
Come in. They are made point. I no pay one more issue on Wahano. And Nana B can send Munya agree for no beer.
Yeah.
Kababwa. Come in. Assembly or what? In here dancing. So maybe I yako school edry. Sa on Mantias Ghana. Yabo universities ya horror. Quanta so crania wa grade school. Quanta so.
Yeah.
Yes. University bia ewo a great faculty. In that department Obalegwa faculty of agric or mere animal science or mere crop science or mere BPR. That's a comment. The yenina dream in fear dream sianity. Say young craft fertilizer and free baby a man.
You need it.
Yen to mean your queer.
Oh.
A here soon. A here bobo dear. Say, yet that's so a dime conference and a fertilizer. Now, organic ya can say, come say, a diania, ya you draw a count me boy. But then a bunch of ye, I have 2 grand, so as I have someone my and also come home. And I can say, oh, young sort ye run, young sort young fadians your, they are plastic, young fan to him. They are a bunch of honey body, honey buyer, young wim. Now, yɛmfa we nso mu ha sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛkeka boa no a nka yɛbɛnya fertilizer
easy
ɛno ne yɛpia kogu na yɛsie na ɛtu nkɔfoɔ na kame deɛ yɛna ɛha dwen paa no sɛ yɛyɛ ɔman bi a sɛ yɛpɛ politics kyɛ biribiaa yɛde agrika ato nkyɛn ahoma sua a yɛde ato nkyɛn ɛba pom ne yɛde ato nkyɛn ɛna politics wɔsɛ wohwɛ a yɛto aba mfie nan yɛyɛ adwuma bɛyɛ afe ne fa yɛto aba no wie a na sɛ yɛdeɛ ɛdi ka yɛakɔbɛ afe na yɛnhyehyɛ asoafoɔ sɛ wɔyɛ minister wɔyɛ no bots bi koraa bɛpem nɛ yɛnkɔ ho yɛato aba ma fe atwam baabi a wɔsɛ sɛ yɛbɛto aba 2024 mɛbɔ a mfie ni ɛna sɛsɛyi sɛsɛyi a ɛwɔ mu 2022 yi aban na ɛte soɔ no ɔma dwene baako baabi ɛda paa no sɛ Nana Akufo firi hɔ a hwan na ɛbɛba sɛ yɛ party mpanimfoɔ yi wei kɔ a hwan na ɛbɛba ɛna ɔma hyɛ aseɛ ɛko wɔ sɛ polling
station
enti mehwɛ mo am paper statement mu Jobwado sɛ aba bi a na ɛsɛ nka bɔtoɔ ma postpone ɛfiri sɛ ntawantawa bi ɛwɔ constituency no bi
different issues about 7 or 8 issues constituencies.
Yes, enti kyɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛmfefa yie yɛwie yɛ 2023 mu a na mo boam ho to 2024 miwa na organic fertilizer yɛnya bi
organic o
abuo
kyɛ sɛ nkukwaja nan
nkukwaja nan ne bibia fufurunum ne adeɛ tuguo nyinaa ka ho ntosi a asia proprom kan bom nyinaa na nea metwe adwena kon sɛ yɛwɔ agric faculties ɛwɔ universities ahodoɔ nyinaa ɛne ɛwɔ CSIR de bɛn na ɔmo nyɛɛyɛ na kan sɛ wo course sɛ a obohu kɔfoɔ longest is ne thesis ne research papers a kɔfoɔ ya a ebubu shells sɛ wo crave ɛka sɛ kɔfoɔ ato ahyɛ nti fertilizer ma na ɛho akyerɛ nti braso sɛ politics ndeɛ yɛyɛ dan abɛfra yɛ aduane na osoa baba yɛnten na wa ansoa ne yi a ehwan si
then baba yɛnten
come on good question that's a good question I mean say eja ya na edua ewo tenten say and etwitwam pieces ebo na ye chim eto na bia oyɛ bɛma bia wo ntumi nsoa de echim no nti wo fa tenten ni nyina
tenten
na wo de atoto so eno ne baba yɛnten baba tenten
na tenten no yɛnten no
na tenten no so wo so a ehia balance ɛsɛ wo mfimfini sign na tenten sɛ na ɛba w'anim tenten sɛ na ɛkɔ w'akyi sɛ woanya saa encareer no a ɛbɛ sense nia so pɛ a wobɛhu sɛ wokɔa na anim wo deɛ no akɔsi fam na kyerɛ wɔ ha no ɛtɔre bi nso a na kyerɛ no akyɛw saa bi na yɛsoa no
nti wosoa baba
yɛnte no ansoa no yi a ɛhwan si anaasɛ ɛtoɔ pagya
Professor Jekum oh yeah linguist ampa aka asɛm no nyinaa wie o nana bi wotie
metie ba
ɛni ka me di wie no
anasɛ tɔno pagya prof bitie
me di wie no ɔmo na ɔmo pɛ krata no bi no yɛ di bi asaba
okay
pisome krata ne din de akan kasadwini
ebi wɔ
na yɛ nneɛma bebraa na ɛyera entam wom anansesem wom abebuo wom ya nnwoma horo no nyinaa branyom akonfonyom abofonyom nyonkro adoa wom asafo ewom emofra gura hodoa na yedi no ebre hyen adwa anto akire ampe ahyehaba ni nyinaa ebi wom se de be ya yen tete nema na ato nsuo mu no ye besa akofa ba na aboan omom training colleges omom SHS a omo ye yen kasa no na omom adwuma kon ne obi a wo ye researcher ana ufie wo pese nyama bia na usua no na kai say moye bi wo makura but ene wo kai a unya no a ebebo
Mike Wobogoso or say Professor Babayentin. This is a powerful national language resource. What a prof. Mike, prof is something else. So. Anyway, Openye Jukum has said it all in a professional way. Kwabna in DC. Prof, I'm now Cardiff University by PhD. Can't we manufacture some of the fertilizers in Ghana instead of importing? Oga Willie sends that one. The MP's assertion, if you apply for a Canadian visa and the process is not complete, do you board a plane to Canada? J.K. Usubwachi in Kumasi. The court verdict is unfortunate, but let's blame our NDC national executives for their parochial interest, negligence by allowing such illegality to fester at their vetting in the first place. Kwadwo Edupako Achim assume, well, yeah, there was vetting. Anyway, Obibisa says, so what happened? Anyway, the matter involving the Asin North MP was initiated by an individual, but in Anabi's presentation, he keeps saying we. Who is we? Francis Brakwa in Kumasi. Asari Bay in Trader says, my question to my own party general secretary and chairman, Mosquito and Ofuswampofo, didn't they know the Asin North MP had a dual citizenship? If they knew, what measures did they put in place to have brought NDC to this level? Yes.
Openi oppress or persuade MP 2 times. What disqualify the pain on the same grounds?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not disqualifying the pain. In fact, Ubusa Allotijo Corps. Time on no chairman no omo na ukuta the same dua no mo disqualify na second time mo disqualify third time no e no be catch omo say oh I started processing that no be buy but yen ade as a responsible party especially regarding this no and say ye troko baby a also wo no ni ye busa say yampa nkrata asem te say wa renounce yampa na ni ya je ho dance di the validation team. It was led by lawyer Frank Davis himself. You call nationwide now because we also want to encourage them to come. Chairman will be the key. If all of us we have to agree, I don't have a problem. I think it may be a good suggestion. Just that is the position of law now. You were penny for you free has a call. If you are sharing, if you cockot now, if you crowd businesses are a waha our boba. If you MP, but law is a man who we can as a nation discuss it. Citizenship MP. But as it stands now, there is a law.
Jones Amwakwata is my last text. Jones Amwakwata in Maryland, USA. If a player wants to play for Ghana in Qatar 2022 and applies to renounce his citizenship, can Ghana include him in our squad based on the person's mere application process, or we can only include him in our squad after he's been fully granted? It's a very similar situation. Jones Amwakwata sends that one. Farouk Intema says, Prof. Yenyanseni Ankasa. Yeah, that's it. Dr. Pedu, then it be to.
That's very I say, back court in some. They say, Supreme Court, I can ask them I mean, your lawyer. But you say, oh, my woman, say Supreme Court, I can say, nature says, seeing, you too. I may say, lawyer for more opinion, bit me I express concerning about the judgment at Supreme Court. But a bill what? Lawyer phone be can't as some ya. Say, ABIS ye good Supreme Court no any mass. And why me help because yes anagana we obi ani baby a obetime dwana koto ano say yes siu anase say wonam cross particular bi obi ahwe waso anase obi di bibi atoso a the only place I obetime akọ for justice Supreme Court. They say ye kasase bia lawyer for begin say say e di obuo ni die because you need baby a you need except the Supreme Court. Say any politics. Na de bia politics nti etimi e kan asem ya ebi wo kwa etimi di obi atem anase etimi kasa te say nipa na wo mu ma judgment no mu nim ni wo mu ya ne ha mi kakra because nipa ya wo mu ma judgment no enye nipa ketwa enye so sorry ya enum kasa ya na say they been crap person chen ebia wo wo akoma pa bi wa party bi ho enti na wo okam esa you have been little ya koko ye mpanyifo a yesi di obu e ba mo timesre te lawyer for no say empo judgment be fi court ba na mo ne o nya adwene a ne say pese che ya adwene wo ho a aya ye ma obuo ni die court judgment because ye ni be bia for justice than your court system. They can we so admit say me ma ebinu mu nyina ekokwawu happy Easter na ye kan sa na yesre akase Ghana de nka Nyankopon wa hyira ye papa na emom se ye si edi Easter ye nka Nyankopon hyira wo de hyira ye na Easter mra ye wo mu ye mra esi yesanya deep reflections about Easter na ye si ye di no time ye mra say ye tumi enya adwempa na akoma pa ewo ye ho time ye mra esi mposo obi ayo bibi ana obi asem ahya wo so na ye wo ya samre ibu ma ye mfa nchichecheche ye ho samre se wo mpe adecha Yesu ana Nyankopon mpo wamfa Yesu ankame ye odi ne cheye eti samre ye nso kakra ye wo de chiche ye ho kakra di ye wo de mma ye ho no mma ye nya adoe ne ye mfa obuo ema ye ho ye yerom ne ye kunu no mu ne ye ma omu obi ani nye no ho se enne se ne ye nyina ye kan yi covid aba amefa ya nko enne ye tumi kasa ye hu ye nim na nim first hunu akra ne onya show ana obi enne nyame ayadom eti se nyame ayadom sa ne ye kai Yesu owu ma ya ye ma nadi we abrabom mu ma kronkron ye opepa odomapa yemfama ye ho Ghana so yenkoka
Dr. Christopher Mpedu and Amotenikano answer no Professor Kofi Jekum and Nana Boachi Nana B Emrana say at the time of filing you shouldn't hold dual citizenship. Is that what the law says?
No, 1942 they am filing also obien honoma betimi a member of parliament owe another allegiance. You must owe allegiance only to Ghana.
Nentia Mibisa say Obisu Bisa say at what point do you become an MP? Is it at the time you've filed, the time you've won, or the time you've been sworn in? Peter Light Kumsin, former DCA Jumako Nyani Siam in Ibisa
to become an MP again as another point I'm making, it is not just an event. Electoral Commission by court no, they were asked almost submission make almost say so mo be nomination no almost the running in our can attach it say also we say we are Ghana ni in fact almost jini answer na we are why what is termed statutory declaration and no kwa ko din se no swai e o krata so say me Henry Nana Boachi me free ha me ye Ghana ni me ni o man fufuro bia enni twaka. And Chairman said, what was na? Because a sign was sign on into you say and try. That is why Attorney General said na court for perjury.
We'll get to that point. Professor, obviously, can't fertilizer or you with TV, so I didn't say you need fertilizer or Ghana. Anyway. Last week, the National Youth Wing and the Dankwa Institute. A 2-day National TESCON Training and Orientation Conference. Penny-4 Dodona and a buyer on beta yechi. Ye bedam penny-4 mobile in our resource persons. Omutimi baye, ye bedo minina say, Honorable Dambuchi baye, Mustafa Hamid baye, General Secretary baye, Asenso Boachi, Honorable baye, Kinsley Ajaman baye, Pius Munina baye, Honorable Kennedy Japan. And a Gabi Muso by na ni na crown and the vice president a bit deliver on the state of Ghana's economy. Secondly, the by chairman it was into what that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Chairman what try to yes, Kaswa
you so I say
Henry Nana Boachi, National Youth Organizer. Prof Medasi no pay. Dr. Mpedu Medasi, Nana B so Medasi, and yes, me Jano Bedasi sa unread that. Meso Emre and I'm the Eduma, Memre Ason, ye Pamu me cry. And this one says, kindly help me with Jimmy Kingsley Davis of Delta Equipment. A happy birthday to you, Mr. Jimmy Kingsley Davis. God richly bless you. And it says also to you, Jimmy Davis, welcome to the 5th floor. Cheers to life from the Executive Forum to you. Happy 50th. And the news is on at 12. Kofi Kumbilson is next with Overstayed. Welcome. Happy Easter. Back next week, God willing. God bless. Good morning.